Moving over to the defense. JJ. Defensive line. JJ Watt to the Arizona Cardinals, the big name there with the big money. Did JJ Watt? Well, I already know the answer to this question. I don't think y'all, especially Paul, I don't think you like how much he got paid. Do you like the move, though, to Arizona for that defense?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can add a player like JJ Watt, he's still elite. If you look at his numbers, and you can even back it up with PFF grades if that's your thing. But both have shown that he still plays at a high level. So I think Arizona wasn't great on defense last year. So anytime you can add a guy like that, even if it's maybe a little bit of an overpay, I think it's still a solid deal, and he gets to reunite with Hopkins.
Yeah, they get to finish some business out there. I agree with Paul. It's like, hey, why wouldn't you jump on the chance of doing this? Obviously, the money, eye-opening, but at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta break out that checkbook in order to bring it in to, kind of take your team to the next level, especially when you're losing somebody like, Patrick Peterson, which I'm sure we might talk about in a little bit here anyway.
Arizona Cardinals, contender or pretender?
Oof.
Tough division.
Yeah, I could
say pretenders.
But yeah, I mean, you could argue they're the fourth. They're the worst team in their division, even after the talent, even with.
Damn,
I agree. Yeah.
sledding in the NFC West, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. Definitely didn't draw the easy straw.
Go ahead, Dill. Floor is yours on the Las Vegas Raiders signings, just on the D line alone.
Yeah, I don't even know if we can fit all those linemen on our list here, but obviously the big money there, and actually pretty decent and smart money if you ask me. Obviously Ngakoue, he's that assassin. Just hey, go get some sacks, right? Even with kind of the odd year that he had, kind of bouncing around between those two teams, getting traded, he still put up 8 sacks with all the turmoil there, and I think ultimately, he's not going to probably be out there on first downs for us. I think Cleveland's still going to be starting out there, and who knows? We have a lot of other linemen that are kind of versatile that can play inside, D tackles and move out to the D end position. So, but yeah, he's going to be a heavy hitter there, and Solomon Thomas again taking a flyer on a blue chip player, high draft stock. um, taking less money to join us here as well, and bringing in some of our own, like bringing in Jonathan Hankins back, and Quentin Jefferson. He actually, I think that's a big signing as well. Again, he's versatile. He can play defensive end. He's played in the Seattle scheme as well. And he was also college teammates with Yannick Ngakoue in Maryland. So a lot of guys with familiarity with each other. Again, there's also Phil Bin that we got from the Chargers, who kind of had some trouble off the field as well. So there's a lot of dudes we're bringing in. And obviously the most pumped about is, Yannick Ngakoue going out there. I envision him opposite side of Max Crosby. So I expect big things from Yannick. I expect double-digit sacks to kind of lead the way and kind of lead that room. And, he's still young enough, but he's going to be the veteran in that group. So that's going to be pretty cool to kind of see them develop and grow over the next 2 years with him on the line as well.
I know Paul was a big fan of that Ngakoue signing.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite moves of free agency. You're looking at, he got 2-year, $26 million deal, for a guy who's, one of the top pass rushers in the market. That's I was shocked when I saw the numbers come in. Like Dill said, he's been a productive pass rusher his whole career, so far. And I was looking at it, I was just like trying to think of comparisons for him. And, I look at a guy like Frank Clark, who got 5-year, $100 million deal last year. the Chiefs traded capital to get him, like premium draft picks, and it's just like pass rushers should get paid like that, and it's just shocking that they're able to pull a deal like this for a guy like that. So I just compare like those two right there, and I'm just like, wow, like, it's amazing, and of course you can make the argument, he's not the best run defender, but you know how much do we really care if a DN can stop the run anymore when we're in this new pass happy NFL, So it's like, I don't know how valuable that skill is anymore. Of course, you'd love if your guy could stop the run, but if you're going to ask me whether if he is a better run defender or pass, or if he can get after the quarterback, I'm taking the pass rushing skills all day. So
I hear it. I love the Ngakoue signing. I like everything the Raiders have been doing, Dill. You know that. Just fantastic work. I think Mike Mayock deserves some credit. I think they're building something, man. They won 7 games last year. Imagine if Antonio Brown had his head straight to play in Vegas. But, hypotheticals, I know, but I think that's a playoff team on the brink, especially with the 7th seed opening up. Some other signings I like, Dalvin Tomlinson. I think he's a really good player. Minnesota. Then we got Leonard Williams getting the tag to stick with the Giants, at least for now. Then you got other teams, Ndamukong Suh, he sticks around trying to repeat in Tampa Bay. But Paul, do any of these other moves catch your attention?
There was 2 others that I liked. Trey Hendrickson going to the Bengals. I really like the way he played. I think he was super underrated, someone that not a lot of people know about, but whenever he was on the field last year with the Saints, he made big plays happen. So I think he's gonna be a force, and he's gonna have a big opportunity, with the Bengals. And then I'm looking at Romeo Akwara, with the Lions. I was super shocked about that deal. I think he got, like, I forget the terms, but it was just, 3-year deal. But I think it was just a great value signing. So those are kind of 2 of the things that kind of caught my attention as far as like value and the productivity of the actual player.
Nice. How about you, Dill? Anything else here?
Yeah, I actually like Carl Lawson as well. Going to the Jets, I think that'll be kind of a nice fit there. Salah, gets a nice little edge rusher that he can kind of work on as well. And Kerry Hyder, I know it's kind of a random name, but that was actually somebody I was hoping that we can bring in, into Vegas. But Seattle gets, a couple guys that can come in and rush the passer between him and Benson Mayoa, also a former Raider as well. So, yeah, Seattle doing work always.
Yeah, that's true. And I like Malik Jackson, that signing. Dude, Cleveland's doing their thing. I will say.
Yeah. Shout out to Cleveland for sure.
Oh yeah, I'll get into them later when we get to safeties.
Oh,
But yeah, I like Malik Jackson individually, and I like what the Browns are doing collectively.